Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel NCERT Maths with Vardeep. Today we are continuing with the next topic of rational numbers, that is representation of rational numbers on the number line. As I mentioned earlier also, I will not explain this concept only for rational numbers, but I will relate the same topics for other number systems as well. So let's see how to represent different number systems on the number line so that we can have an idea is there any difference between the rational numbers or other number system. So let's start. First is natural number. As you know that natural numbers always starts from 1. So how to make a number line for those numbers? So our first number that we mark on the line should be 1, then 2, 3 and so on till infinity. So here it should be, we will mark first number as 1 and then mark the other numbers as 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and so on till infinity. So please remember that there should be no number on the left of 1. So this number line will extend till infinity only on the right side of the 1. So what about whole numbers? Whole number starts from 0. So first number should be 0 here and then same as according to the natural number. So here it should be 1, 2, 3 and so on. This number line also extends only towards the right. There should be no number on the side, on the left hand side of 0. And one more thing I just want to tell you that there is no numbers on the left and no numbers in between any two consecutive numbers here. Why? Because we know that natural numbers and whole numbers, they don't have any decimal number in between them. So that means always whatever numbers we have written, there should not be any hidden numbers on the number line. So now let's check with integers. What are integers? I told you before also, in the middle here it is 0. On one side positive numbers, one side negative numbers. So we will mark 0 somewhere in the middle. Okay. On the positive side or on the right hand side, all positive numbers are there. 1, 2, 3, 4 till infinity. And on the left of 0, we will have -1, -2, -3, -4 and so on. Okay. Now comes our rational numbers. For rational numbers, when we are using number line, we can have both positive as well as negative numbers, and these numbers should be of the form of p by q. So here again we will write 0. On this side we will have positive rational numbers. On this side we will have negative rational numbers. But how to mark them? Suppose I need to mark 2 by 3 on the number line. So what I will do is we will mark 1, 2 and we'll have equal spacing between these two numbers. Okay. If on the left hand side I need -1, -2. Now please note that whenever we have to represent any rational number, first we will focus on denominator. Whatever is the denominator, we will split this spacing into those many equal parts. See, here it is 3. We will divide 0 and 1 into 3 equal parts. So it should be 3 equal parts. So this is my first part, second part, third part. Same in the remaining number line. So after this 0 and 1, we will have 3 different numbers. How to do that? This is 0 by 3. This will be 1 by 3, 2 by 3 and here it should be 3 by 3. And this 3 by 3 will get cancelled and give me 1. So that means in between we will write our numbers in the increasing order. So here it is 3 by 3. What should be here? 4 by 3, 5 by 3 and this should be 6 by 3. When you cancel it, you will automatically get 2. Same it will happen on the left hand side. So here it is 0. Here it will be -1 by 3, -2 by 3 and this is -3 by 3. This will get cancelled and we will get -1. So our question is to represent 2 by 3. Here we are getting 2 by 3. We will mark this as A and we can write this A is 2 by 3. Suppose I am giving you another example that mark 4 by 5 and 7 by 5 on the number line. So here it is positive numbers, so we can start from positive only. So 0, and see denominator is 5, so means we need to divide it into 5 equal parts. So give some more spacing so that we can easily divide it into 5 parts. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 lines, and we are considering spacing. First, second, third, fourth and fifth part. So next number also 1, 2, 3, 4 and this is 5. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This should be my 1. Again, this should be 2. So what should be this number? It should be 1 by 5, 2 by 5, 3 by 5, 4 by 5, 5 by 5. This 5 by 5 will cancel and give us 1. Again 6 by 5, 7 by 5, 8 by 5, 9 by 5 and 10 by 5. So what are our numbers? 4 by 5. Where it is? Here. So this number is our A as 4 by 5 and second is 7 by 5. Here it is 7 by 5. We will mark this position as B. Is it clear? So this is all about how to represent different number systems on the number line. So let's go to the next topic. So our next topic in this chapter is rational numbers between two rational numbers. As I mentioned you before also that between any two natural numbers, any two whole numbers or any two integers, we cannot have any number in between. Why? Because there are no decimal numbers included between natural numbers, whole numbers and integers. But in case of rational numbers, as we did on number line, we can divide any two numbers in as many partitions as we like. So there will be indefinite numbers between any two rational numbers. So in your examination, sometimes question will come, find two rational numbers between any two numbers, 4 rational numbers or 10 rational numbers. Let's solve it with an example. Here the question is find 10 rational numbers between 5 by 6 and 5 by 8. What should be your first step? Take the LCM of the two given rational numbers and then solve it accordingly. Here LCM of 6 and 8 is required. So it will go in the table of 2 as 3 and 4. Then again 2. Again 2. And then 3. So what is LCM? 2 into 2 into 2 into 3. So this is 2 into 2 as 4. 4 into 2 8. 8 into 3 is 24. So LCM is 24. Now we will convert our numbers into the same denominator as 24. So first number is 5 by 6. We will multiply this with 4 to make it 24. So that means 5 by 6 multiplied by 4 and 4, we will get 20 over 24. So what is my next number? 5 by 8. We will also make this as 24. So we need to multiply this with 3 because 8 into 3 will give me 24. So same number should be multiplied with numerator as well. So 15 by 24. So we have two numbers as 15 by 24 and 20 by 24. So we can write the numbers in between them, that is 16 by 24, 17 by 24, 18 by 24, 19 by 24 and then is our 20 by 24. If this question is like find three rational numbers between these two numbers, so you can write any three of them. Okay, but here we have only 4 rational numbers between 15 by 24 and 20 by 24, but our question is to find 10 rational numbers between these two numbers. In this case, no need to worry. What you should do is whatever numbers you are getting after same denominator, just multiply those numbers with 10. So we can have a wide range of numbers in between them. Suppose this is 15 by 24. What I told you, multiply with 10. So you can multiply with 2, 3, 4, any numbers, but better to multiply with 10 because calculations are easier and you can easily have a wide range of numbers between them. So here it should be 24 into 10, 15 into 10, we get 150 by 240. Second number is 20 by 24, we will get into 10 as 200 by 240. So now see 150 by 240 and 200 by 240, we have 50 numbers in between them. So you can write any 10 numbers you like. Any numbers between, suppose I am saying 150 by 240. So 151 by 240, 152 by 240, 153 by 240, 154 by 240, 155, 156, 157, 158, 159, 160, and so on till what is our this number? 200 by 240. You can have the option of 50 numbers in between them and write the number of your choice. So any 10 numbers out of this range you can write. So this is my answer. The 10 rational numbers between 5 by 6 and 5 by 8. Hope you like this video and you know how to make a number line, how to represent different numbers between any two rational numbers, and how to find any number of rational numbers between any two numbers. Thank you.